Dabble in magic much, do you? Can't say I blame you. I barely trust any of it myself.
What is it, Jackson? Please don't tell me you want me to carry something. I'm running out of room in my bag because of...
You there! As an officer of the General has sent me to obtain a powerful... This was the last great... Very good. The research I've done seems to indicate that Swarm Snowstrider left part of his journal here after laying siege. I believe it should indicate how to enter the blocked-off sections of the stronghold. I should warn you, Coral Host is quite haunted, but I'm sure you can handle it. Return to me here once you've obtained the map.
Who's there?
mother to bandits like these. Don't leave a single one alive.
So this is the grand tower of Skyrim's caves that you're showing me?
You're mine!
Show yourself! Enough out of you. Well, if I do say so myself.
I ain't done nothing.
I order the yard. I command you to halt. You have committed crimes against Sky. Oh, forgive me, Thane. I didn't realize it was you. We'll look the other way this time. But even the Jarl's influence has its limits. Be more careful.
Gods only know why.
Don't play coy with me. I saw the way you looked at him. Let me be perfectly clear. John is an heir to Clan Battleborn's legacy. You'd be sorely mistaken if you believe a Greymane harlot is a match to him.
I've been trying to find the right moment, but here, I got this for you.
Because you have a few copper to your name? A true Nord would do anything to defend her honor, even kill. Surely you
These vampires are becoming a real menace.
If you are half the Nord you claim to be,
Let this
What is it?
conversation end here. Know that you've been warned, Greymane.
Stormcloaks, Imperials, Dragons. Ain't no matter to me what I kill. Let them come.
Back for more mead? Hunted anything worth talking about? I understand. Of course. As a receiver of his gift, I know my patron well.
So, the legendary mead hall of the Companions is...
He is the embodiment of the primal urges that run through my veins. The relentless pursuit of the hunt and the thrill of the kill. And Hircine is the master of that hunt. He delights in the thrill of the chase, the clash of predator and prey. To him, the world is a vast hunting ground, and we are his prized hunters. He tests our mettle, pushing us to great heights of skill and ferocity. It is a sprawling primeval wilderness, untamed and unbound by the petty constraints of the mortal world. The place where There, the hunt is eternal, the pursuit of prey the sole purpose that drives all who dwell within. Picture a vast forest where the shadows move of their own accord, and beneath the canopy, a thick air carrying the scent of fear. That is the domain of beasts, both hunters and hunted. Noble stags, swarming wolves, massive bears, all are fair game for Hircine's chosen huntsmen. And we werewolves, we are the apex predators of that hunting ground, the masters of this primal symphony. That's a question I doubt will ever be relevant to me. From what I know, a hunter's spirit doesn't simply fade into the void. No, he is reborn, drawn back into Hircine's realm to take up the chase anew. But make no mistake, he is not granted a reprieve. Hircine is a harsh master, delighting in testing the mettle of his chosen champions. When he is reborn, he will find himself facing greater challenges, more cunning and ferocious opponents. Our bond with the moon is no mere coincidence, but rather a reflection of our very essence, forged by the hand of Hircine. Hircine is intimately tied to the cycles of the celestial bodies, and it is through these lunar rhythms that he has bound our transformations. When the moons are full and bright, their radiance calls to the wolf spirit within us, stirring our most primal, savage instincts. In that moment, the veil between man and beast is rent asunder. Our mortal forms give way to the terrible majesty of the werewolf. Indeed, but unlike the more malevolent Daedric lords, Hircine is not an intrinsically evil or destructive force. He is simply the personification of the hunter's instinct, the savage drive to pursue and conquer prey. To his followers such as I, Hircine represents the purity of that primal connection to the natural world. A hunter cares little for politics and intricate webbings, as it is with Hircine. But as a Daedric lord, alliances and rivalries must be made. For example, Hircine has worked in tandem with Periite, the god of plagues. At times they'd afflict the mortal realm with lycanthropy. Conversely, Mehrunes Dagon, the god of destruction, thirsts for cataclysmic upheaval. But there can be no hunt if there is no life. Whether Hircine is a Daedric prince or some other kind of divine being is of little consequence to me. All that matters is that he has granted me the means to pursue my calling as a huntress to the fullest. His appeal extends beyond just those who have been blessed with the beast blood. There are devout hunters who perform ritualized hunts in his honor, offering the most prized specimens as sacrifices to the huntsman. Then there are the Forsworn and the Hagravens, who bound themselves to Hircine for power and strike like savage creatures. They may not be the most orthodox of Hircine's followers, but by embracing his primal nature, they've become formidable in their twisted ways. I'd choose my wordings more wisely if lycanthropy is no curse, however Kodlak and Vilkas might frame it to be. It's a blessing that turned us into true predators. Very well. I see no harm in satiating your curiosity. Legends told of some Breton witches named the Glenmoral Weird, who possess the secrets of giving and removing the gift of lycanthropy. But their devotion to these secrets is unshakable. Forbidden sorceries are the only means to extract them from the witches' heads. I, for one, am not eager to find out about it. Of course. Perfect. Hopefully this will let us know more about their movement. I think we've got them on the run. I understand. Skjor was not just my mentor, but also my big brother at the Companions. He was always there to provide me guidance where I needed it. But from now on, it seems I must find my path on my own. The Silver Hand has been scouring the world for more pieces of Wuthrad. One group has hidden out in Eastmarch. Get it back, for the honor of us all. You'll always be welcome in Jorrvaskr. I understand. Why wouldn't I? We are the apex predators in this realm because of it. Hircine's gift made me faster, stronger than I could ever become on my own. Everyone has their own definition of paradise. Kodlak might find solace in feasting with his ancestors, and indeed it would be a fitting end for a worthy hero. But my paradise is an eternal hunt with my pack. I already know. I understand. My ma left home to join the Companions when I was very young, to follow her ancestors' footsteps. I mostly grew up with my pa. He taught me everything he knew about fighting and hunting. We lived in the woods, secluded from the rest of the world. Between us and the calling of the wilds, there were only prey and thrill. Occasionally, she would come home to visit Pa and I, and we would hunt together. Although really, I think she only returned to see if I was good enough to be a shield maiden yet. That's their issue, not mine. Truth is, the women in my family seldom ended up with a happy marriage. We're born for the swords, not the hearth. I know my ma and pa cared about me deeply, and that they respected each other. That's good enough for me. Life has its way of unraveling before us. I can never be the woman who stays at home to await her spouse's return. But I believe, I hope, I can find someone who respects me as I respect them, like my parents did for each other. She died before she could see me become her shield sister. Goddamn bloodsucker just left her to rot on the road. You're a bigger fool. They're slaves to their thirst to murder, and they would lie, scheme, destroy just to satiate their bloodlust. Hard question to answer. Before, I hunted and trained to prepare myself to become a companion. I enjoyed every moment of that, but I wouldn't trade my life in the Companions for it. How insightful. Why don't you go bother Farkas with your philosophy, huh?
Better than legendary relics from old stories.
It's my family tradition to fight for the Companions. It's also a place where I can find glory in battle and comradeship in blood. Besides, free meat is always a welcome addition. He still lives in seclusion as a hunter. Sometimes I'd go visit him and rekindle the old days. He may have grown old, but he'll always be the master huntsman that I remembered as a girl. Of course. Strike hard and fast.
What do you need?
So this is what Mantor Skyrim's caves then. By the blood.
Hope you're ready here.
What's over here?
White, run.
Come on!
That's how it's done.
Again sometimes. Certainly dangerous.
Who's there?
Boy scrap. So good.
Enough mucking about. Let's do this.
I could easily go again.
Someone there. Someone there.
Here. It didn't have to be this way.
We won't lose someone like you.
That's right. Stay over there, far away from me.
Give us some tough. Keep your guard up.
Yes? What is it?
Generally, that would actually taste quite nice. The meat can be a little tough, but there's not a lot of fat.
Time to end this little game. Hello? Who's there?
Someone to be trifled with. I need your advice on something. Greater soul gem with a shorter length of wiring, or a lesser soul gem with a longer wire?
Come here! Oh, no! This is now! Die!
milk drinker.
Mercy!
These make it interesting. You had better not
What is
miss.
it, Jackson? Please don't tell me you... to carry something. I'm running out of room in my bag because of... never mind.
I ain't done nothing.
Where are these vampires coming from? We need to wipe them out before things get worse.
I've been running interference for you around here. I don't think any... Another piece of glory. Good work, Shield Brother. I've been running... Another piece of glory. Good work, Shield Brother. And there is more work to be done, but I fear that Kodlak's gotten wind of our recent efforts. He's asked to see you. My advice, always be honest with the old man, but don't tell him anything he doesn't need to know.
I'm sure we'll be
Something has shifted in the moons, brother. I've sensed the blood pulsing a little stronger of late. I had assumed you had as well. I think our potential is on the rise. Hircine smiles on us. Let's not question too much. The more we feed, the greater our prowess will grow. We could perhaps discover even more gifts of Hircine. I understand. All right, then.
I'm still trying to figure out why Skjor let you in the first place. I was the newest companion until you came along. I guess that's okay. Just means I can show you the ropes.
I hear you've been busy of
This place
late.
stinks like wet dog.
Your hearts are full of grief, and my own weeps at the loss of Skjor.
Right now.
But his death was avenged long ago. You have taken more lives than honor demanded. The cycle of retaliation may continue for some time. In any case, I have a task for you. Have you heard the story of how we came to be werewolves? The boy has a nugget of truth, but the reality is more complicated than that. It always is. The companions are nearly 5,000 years old. This matter of beast blood has only troubled us for a few hundred. One of my predecessors was a good but short-sighted man. He made a bargain with the witches of Glenmoral Coven. If the companions would hunt in the name of their lord Hircine, we would be granted great power. They did not believe the change would be permanent. The witches offered payment, like anyone else. But we had been deceived.
I've heard a lot of bad things about Mikhail from
We'll
other women
get to
in the
that.
city.
It's not so simple as just killing them, though.
In that revolting
The disease, you see, affects not just our bodies. It seeps into the spirit. Upon death, werewolves are claimed by Hircine for his hunting grounds. For some, this is a paradise. They want nothing more than to chase prey with their master for eternity. And that is their choice. But I am still a true Nord, and I wish for Sovngarde as my spirit home. That's what I've spent my twilight years trying to find out. And now I've found the answer. The witches' magic ensnared us, and only their magic can release us. They won't give it willingly, but we can extract their foul powers by force. I want you to seek them out. Go to their coven in the wilderness. Strike them down as a true warrior of the wild. And bring me their heads, the seat of their abilities. From there, we may begin to undo centuries of impurity. Good. Now, Talos guide you,
Jackson,
lad.
you run all about Skyrim and never run out of energy. I'd like to know your source of energy. It could be
Oops.
Oh, poor Kodlak. Doesn't want to be a werewolf. Not sure if these witch heads will be of any use, but I guess it doesn't hurt to try.
By the blood. I didn't know. I felt so negatively about the companions, especially after all they've done with lycanthropy and that ritual, really. Now it turns out things are much more complicated. I don't know how you feel about your lycanthropy, but it seems like there's more to it than Ayla initially let on. Let's just do this task for Kodlak. Then, we'll try to piece what we can together as we go by.
I'm still trying to figure out why Skjor let you in the first place.
Yes? What is it?
Hunted anything worth talking about? I never thought it'd escape his eye. The old man is right about most things, but he'd have this feud outlast us all and continue forevermore. And you know what? With every hour of the Silverhand's existence, the Jarls are hearing more and more of their deeds. How long until the Jarls realize they aren't mere bandits and trace their crusade to us? By then, those werewolf hunters will be the least of our problems. We can remove that risk and continue our work to protect Skyrim, if we eradicate the Silverhand now. But back to Kodlak. Did he say anything else? There's nothing to cure. Hircine's gift is no ailment to treat. Still, who am I to disrespect the old man's wish? If that's what he really wants, then it should be done. However, I'm saddened by it. So, what has he asked you to do? I see. I reckon it is some kind of ancient Reachman ritual then. The things Kodlak can dig up in his old books have always amazed me. If I hadn't seen him swing that hammer of his, I'd take him for a scholar rather than the warrior he is. Well, go then, if you wish. I won't accompany you, but if you'd rather do this for his sake, I understand. I will continue hunting down leads on the Silver Hand in the meantime. When you're back, I'm sure we will have learned where their stronghold is. Ha! I'm no fool. But thank you for the concern. No hunt is ever meant to be easy. But my purpose is to see to its end. With Krev gone, Their ranks are in disarray. We have our prey licking their wounds, biding their time.
When I
But
finally
I
get a
won't let
contraption
them.
working, I feel
Hunt
this
well,
huge
shield brother.
bolt of energy. It always makes me want to create something else.
A huntress is always on the move.
Nice getup. At least you won't be dragging behind.
Back for more mead? It means resting your haunches in Whiterun more than I'd care to, for one. But when it comes time to draw blood, there's no one in Skyrim I'd rather have at my back. It means waking up every day knowing that you could die. And I don't know how those cozy lords manage to drag themselves out of bed every day. Why bother if you're not living? Eye on the game.
Come to chat with an old woman, hmm? Do your good deed.
I work with my mother, sell fruits and vegetables. It's fun most days, the hard work.
What do you need? So, this must be the place. Decrepit, disgusting, and smelly. To be expected. Let's go claim a witch's head. Might be a good idea to collect more, though. You might want to be cured, and perhaps the other Circle members.
Let's kill some witches, shall we?
Did you ever think we'd end up traveling with a vampire?
Done and done. We should continue onwards. I love your style. You're looking good today.
You tried mercenary work? It might suit you.
What's the matter? You can't stand the sight of a strong Nord woman?
Mister, do you spare a coin?
I ain't done.
These two aren't a problem anymore.
They had the nerve to attack Jorvaskr. We got most of them, but I think a few stragglers made it out.
These two aren't a problem anymore.
Silver Hand. They finally had the nerve to attack Jorvaskr. We got most of them, but I think a few stragglers made it out.
Where have you been? One of the fiercest battles I've ever seen. The Silver Hand. They finally found enough courage to attack Jorvaskr. We fought them off, but the old man, Kodlak, he's dead. No, but they made off with all our fragments of Wuthrad. But you and I are going to reclaim them. We will bring the battle to their chief camp. There will be none left living to tell their stories. Only songs of Jorvaskr will be sung. We will avenge Kodlak, and they will know terror before the end.
Contrary to popular belief,
I guess
there's actually
Kodlak's not
plenty of
getting
game
cured
out
of
on the
lycanthropy.
tundra. It's a great place to hunt.
How could they do this? It's so cruel.
So, what's on your mind?
I mean, you'd figure a couple...
Keep that weapon sharp.
So, where are we off to now? Are we ready then?
Make them bleed.
I thought so too, at first. But look at this. For some bandits to breach Whiterun's walls and assault Jorvaskr, they must have planned this for months. The attack would have happened either way. If anything, our work have only saved more of our shield siblings. But enough talk. Farkas and I will take care of things here. Make them... The Silver Hand has been scouring the world for more pieces of Wuthrad. One group is hidden out in Hjalmarch. Get it back, for the honor of us all.
All right, let's do this. What now? Lead on.
Have you been bringing the...
And just like that, it's... I'm sorry about Kodlak. He seemed to have a real fondness for you. Let's do what we can to avenge him. Ever onwards.
Help!
Did you hear that? Or am I losing it?
Nice. Let's see if they had anything worthwhile.
Driftshade Refuge. This must be the place. Are we rushing in or going in quietly?
I knew I smelled more than blood.
It's amazing how some of the weapons and armor you inject are better than legendary relics from old stories.
This fort must have been impressive in its day. A shame it's been allowed to fall into disrepair.
Who's there?
Die!
Considered. Huh?
What's that?
Hey.
Weapons up. Look out! Don't just stand there.
You after we're done here.
You're digging your own grave.
The fun was just getting started.
Is someone there? Thought I heard something.
Time for a feast.
I love it when dinner walks right in my...
Our victory was ever in question.
Hold on.
Things considered.
There's something out there.
Now your blood is mine. I'll try and make this quick.
Sometime.
It's the Dawn Guard. Let none escape.
I'm not someone to be trifled with.
Kodlak would be happy if we destroyed the Silver Hand in his honor. Surely he'd be happy if we got the whole red dragon.
The others have probably prepared Kodlak's fuel by now. Come up to the Sky Forge to pay your respects.
I love it.
Is someone there?
Stay on your guard.
The best you can do!
Someone like you.
Are you alright? Let me know if you need anything.
Certainly. Easy
Voice strap. So good.
Well met, traveler.
It's good to be traveling again.
Looking for my husband, Nazim? Check the Jarl's backside. That's usually where he's
Who will start?
I'll do it. Before the ancient flame,
We grieve.
we grieve.
was born again.
We weep.
I'm sure we'll be fast friends before
Yes?
we know it.
We shout.
Yes, yes.
And for ourselves.
What do you need?
We take our leave.
What can I do for you?
His spirit is departed. Members of the Circle, let us withdraw to the Underforge to grieve our last together.
Right behind you.
Do you have the fragments of... I'll need to prepare them for mounting again. Careful with those. Of course, there's another... I'm not sure I'm the best one to... I appreciate it.
Hunted anything worth talking about? Not now.
Leave me.
So, Kodlak had the last piece all along. Let's head to his quarters. Today's been a lot.
Leave me.
Not now.
My poor Frally, I think Thoron's still alive.
Not now.
Ugh, this place stinks like wet dog.
I sense a distinctly feral atmosphere here.
Might head down to the meadery later, see what they're brewing up, and smell the honey on them.
What kind of weapon do you... Hey there! I like the smaller, quicker things.
You're back. Thank you. Your shield siblings have withdrawn to the Underforge. I think they're waiting for me.
Let's test that out sometime.
Had one wish before he died, and he didn't get it. It's as simple as that.
Being Moonborn is not so much of a curse as you might think, Vilkas.
That's fine for you, but he wanted to be clean. He wanted to be Isgramor.
Oh, sorry. What's on your mind?
But all that was taken from him.
And you avenged him.
Kodlak did not care for vengeance.
No, Thoros, he didn't. And that's not what this is about. We should be honoring Kodlak, no matter our own thoughts on the blood.
You're right. It's what he wanted.
All right.
He deserved it.
Kodlak used to speak of a way to cleanse his soul, even in death. You know the legends of the tomb of Isgramor.
There, the souls of the Harbingers will heed the call of Northern Steel. We can't even enter the tomb without Uthrad, and it's in pieces like it has been for 1,000 years.
And dragons were just stories, and the elves once ruled Skyrim. Just because something is, doesn't mean it must be. The blade is a weapon, a tool. Tools are meant to be broken, and repaired.
Is that Did you repair the blade?
This is the first time I've had all the pieces, thanks to our shield brother here. The flames of Hero can reforge the shattered. The flames of Kodlak shall fuel the rebirth of Uthran. And now it will take you to meet him once more.
Sorry, I was thinking about something.
As the one who bore the fragments, I think you should be the one to carry Wuthran into battle. The rest of you, prepare to journey to the tomb of Ysgramor, for Kodlak.
Thane, please. Whatever you do, you have to cure yourself in Kodlak. Nothing good comes out of selling your soul to the Daedra.
For Kodlak. You're always talking to me, but never to Scrap. Is there something you're not telling them? Hi?
Alright. What is it, my protector?
Hey, looks like your friends are waiting. Go on. I'll wait here.
So, what's on your mind?
I knew you'd miss me.
If only I were more adept with flame spells.
Hey, so what's the plan? Got it. He deserves this, at least. Come on, let's move.
This isn't what I had in mind when I said I want for Kodlak. Lead me somewhere nice, please.
This is the resting place of Ysgramor, and his most trusted generals. You should be cautious. Return Wuthran to Ysgramor. It should open the way.
Quietly now.
I was always taught to avoid these types of ruins. I think I see why now.
What was that? Oh. My shadow.
A fight.
Time to die.
Ever in question.
I wonder if the Draugr are as gullible as they were when I was a girl.
When we were at that last inn, what
do it. Better not miss.
Creepy, crawly, dusty.
Alright, Cardlac, here we come.
Still here.
I can't go any
Please, watch my
further,
back in
Shield.
here.
Ever since
I don't want
Dustman's
the dead
cairn,
getting the
the
upper
big
hand.
crawly ones have been too much for me. Everyone has his weakness. I'm not proud, but I will stay back with Vilkas. I can't go any further, Shield brother.
Thane.
Duh! I stepped in something wet.
Dragons have got it made. They can fly, they can shout, they can travel through time. I wish I could time travel.
Just get out of this dungeon.
Certainly. Who's a good boy? You are. Yes, you are.
Yeah?
Yes? What is it? Just like that, it's morning already. I'm sure we'll be fast friends before we know it.
Greetings. Of course, my fellow Harbingers and I have been warming ourselves here, trying to evade Hircine. You see only me because your heart knows only me as the Companion's leader. I'd wager old Vignar could see half a dozen of my predecessors. And I see them all. The ones in Sovngarde, the ones trapped with me in Hircine's realm. And they all see you. You've brought honor to the name of the Companions. We won't soon forget it.
They're treated similarly to how the Thalmor treat Talos worshippers.
Did he now? I can only hope. You still have the witches' heads. Excellent. Throw one of them into the fire. It will release their magic. For me, at least. Greeting, and so I thank you for this gift. Perhaps from Sovngarde, and perhaps someday, and lead the companions to further glory.
Congratulations. I must admit, when you first joined the Companions, I didn't think you had the spirit for it. But considering that, I'm impressed. You're no longer... I know we've had our it was all for the greater good. I mean, look at where we ended up. Kodlak's death won't be in vain. I can tell you that much. Now, what's your first plan of action? That is a great plan. Once you do that, the Companions might be able to cast aside their primal urges and start working towards more noble intentions. Like the Companions of old. Thank you.
Still remember how to fight.
At least make it interesting.
Come out on the winning side.
What is it, Jackson?
The Harbinger of the Companions. You did a great thing for Kodlak. I think he has chosen a worthy successor. It wasn't likely to be any of the others. I fear they lack the leadership skills required, unlike yourself. So, is it time to make me an honorary member? I can just about wield a dagger, but I'm sure I'll fit in perfectly. Oh, and I'll do it flawlessly, I'm sure. I can't wait to advise on things like sword technique and hitting people with shields. We had better get out of this tomb before we get stuck in here forever. Ooh, spooky.
Back with more flattery, I see.
You left this over there. You want it back, right? Here.
I always wondered what the dwarves actually looked like. I hear they're like elves, but with beards.
That seems like an oversimplification. But you're probably right. How much do you know about the dwarves?
I mean, as much as anyone. Not a lot.
I guess they were pretty mysterious. Sometimes I like to think I know a bunch about them, but I remember how little I am.
You know how that feels.
My father grew up in Breville, and he complained about the cold in Whiterun, of all places. Now I know how he must have felt.
the gods watch over your battles, friend.
I've lived in Skyrim my whole life and never left. I'd like to visit.
Time to end this little game. Thank goodness. Wait. Over here.
It's
Victory is yours. I submit.
We may be in for more trouble.
Oops. Sorry. Nice clothes. Doesn't it feel better to be able to move freely and casually?
There's a nip in the air. Cold won't be good for my crops.
You look worse than I feel.
Mister, could you spare a coin?
Feel better already.
This is such a boring temple.
What has happened to the Guild
Where's all the
Green?
singing, the dancing?
Traveled long here to worship beneath its branches.
It was taken by a lightning strike. Wish I had time to deal with it, but it's hard enough with all these wounded from the war.
My body
Please,
hurts.
don't just let it stay like this. It's disgraceful.
I really don't have time to deal with you right now. Please just let me get back to my work.
But this is supposed to be
Thane,
your work.
Do we really need to be here?
Did I hear right? Did he say you? You've earned the right. And it's my honor. Let's go tell the others. Back for more mead? And I take it you read his journal. Even though those were the private words of an honorable man?
I can't believe we were able to help Kodlak. But I'm glad we could. Enjoy your
I see.
eternal feast.
Fine, go on. I will not read it, but I suppose you brought this up for a reason. For a man who desired Sovngarde instead of the eternal hunt, this is not surprising.
Then you're on.
Thinking out loud helps
What?
me to sort out complex
Wait,
ideas.
I don't quite understand.
I'm not
You
sure
fought
what
that
about
wolf
hearing
spirit
my
after
voice makes it
Kodlak's
easier,
death.
But it does.
Are you saying he had already seen you in that vision of his? Do you know when this part was written? That explains his trust in you. Skjor, Vilkas, and myself never understood why Kodlak would confide in a new blood. But now I see clearly. So why are you bringing this up now? Did he write anything else? Oh, I'm not sure I even deserve that honor. Not when some in Jorrvaskr think I am to blame for his death. Provoking the Silver Hand as I did. Indeed, Skjor and I were close, and a part of me will forever be lost with him gone. Yet, I know I will see him again. My mentor and I will roam the hunting grounds one day, like we often spoke of under the moons. Thank you, Harbinger. I suppose this shows just how wise the old man was, picking you to take his place. Even in death, his written words guide us. May his spirit find solace, knowing we still heed them. Another piece of glory. Good work, Shield Brother.
In this city. Luckily, he didn't mention me in the book of his.
I'd be honored, Harbinger.
You ain't made me that stew in a
We've
long
stopped. What is it?
Which? The mutton or the vegetable?
Mutton.
So I have it.
Of course.
All right. I'll buy the ingredients tomorrow, and we can have it for dinner.
You're a worthy warrior, and a shield sibling I can trust my back to. This is a good sign to me. There are a few Redguard women in Whiterun. We have Saphir, who always keeps to herself and her books. Could be hiding something. There's Alam. It always fascinated me how any woman with self-respect would marry Nazim, unless their marriage is only a ploy. There's Sadia, some girl that Hulda hired a few months back. Don't know her much, though. We have plenty of mead at Jorrvaskr, after all. Don't know any other Redguard women from Whiterun. Well, that Hircine watches even now. I believe he's pleased with our work. So, you're looking at me like you have something to say, do you?
My mother was a companion before she married my father. Always told me to
That's
stay away
natural,
from them.
but remember, we're
Never knew
companions.
why,
We
but I
stick
listened.
together. Eye on the game.
The weather seems to be holding up today.
What can I help you with today? You're a worthy warrior, and a shield sibling I can trust my back to. This is a good sign to me. I understand. Such as? She seems to be the dependable sort. It's a shame she wouldn't join the companions for something as superficial as intolerance to drinking. Though I suppose everyone has their limits. Hey, it's no laughing matter. There are people who can drink, and people who can't. Doesn't make anyone less worthy. Lydia is a fine, loyal fighter, and that's what matters. Not really. I seldom saw the inside of Dragon's Reach, nor did I frequent the Bannered Mare. Jorrvaskr had all the mead a woman can drink, and all the company one can ask for. Although I do think I saw her a few times in the market. She was haggling for a bag of potatoes. It was actually quite funny. Why not? She is a good companion to us right now. You know, with the way she carries her sword and shield, she could teach Nyada a thing or two as well. Strike hard and fast.
Right behind you.
Ever tried cooking rabbit stew? I've read recipes, but tasting it, that's another matter. All right with me.
Let's get going.
I'm actually in the middle of some complex mental calculation.
I dreamt of a stag last night, white as snow. It was like I knew it somehow. We've stopped. What is it?
This will be the fastest route to High Hrothgar.
Nice place to raise a family.
There's no place like home.
I'd be honored to be your steward. You've built a fine steading here. Stay strong and carry on.